So I'm going to talk about black and white film. It's one of my favourite black and white films to use. It's called, a couple of names for it. It's either Kodak 5222 or it's also known as Kodak Double X. I think it's one of the only black and white motion picture stocks still in production. And unlike obviously normal motion picture film that has remjet, it doesn't have remjet. So you can use it, in a normal camera, just shoot it like normal black and white and get it developed like normal. There's no remjet to remove. So you could just do that normally. I've shot it for years. I mean, I think they used it in one of the Bond films. They used it recently on The Lighthouse. So it's still being used for films. It's great, and you can buy it. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy it from. But it's just a great black and white. Obviously, it's been built for film. So it's a great black and white stock, and it's a very classic feel to it. So I'll just go through some pictures, and then I'll come back. So here we go. This is in the snow. Now, the thing about this is it's sort of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of sharp, yet soft. It feels like, in the black and white photos I used to look at when I was like growing up, it feels like those. So this is a shot of the snow, and it's like, it's just, I don't know, it just sort of feels right. Another one of my son eating a lolly here, but it's just sort of like, it's got a really nice feel to it. It's got not too heavy on the grain, but it's not too sharp. There's an elephant and Shoreditch. But you can see that it is quite sharp. But yeah, so I don't know, it's got this weird thing about it. Here's another one, the tube. That is such soft because I'm probably out of focus actually, but it's like, it works really well under any conditions. I mean, this is nuts. This is like a bright sunny day in Greece. But it's really sort of like, I don't know, it's got a thing about it. It sort of does feel, when they say filmic, here we go on a motorbike. When everybody says like filmic, I don't know, this does feel quite filmic, like it's a still from a film, because obviously it's black and white motion picture stock. What have we got here? Yeah, I mean, it's the wrong film to take on holiday to Greece, but it just shows you it's sort of like, it's really versatile. It's got a really nice grain structure. It can pick out detail when it sort of wants to, and here's some flowers by the side of the road or something. But I don't know, it's a really weird, this is just overcast day, tower block type thing going on here. Yeah, I mean, that's that. What's that? Looking up at St Paul's to an alleyway. And then here we are. This is Trafalgar Square. This was during lockdown, I think. But it's like, there's a fair amount of detail in it. I always shoot it one stop under. So what's that? 100, no, it's 125 or something like that. There's enough detail in it. But it's just got a really nice sort of soft look to it. So yeah, just a quick whiz through some photos for you there. It's one of those things, I mean, I can't remember when I got hold of it first of all. It was years ago, and I ended up shooting it because I had nothing else type thing. And it was like a bit of a revelation, because it's sort of, I don't know, it's got a real thing about it where it feels like a classic black and white film like you used to look at, but it is sharp enough to hold a lot of detail, but it has really nice grain. But so when I choose black and white films, I don't shoot that much black and white, to tell you the truth. I'm much more orientated towards colour. I'd either shoot XP400 is great for general purpose black and white, but then if I have to choose, we'll go through all the other black and whites. I've shot them all. Like Kentamir and all the rest of them. But I always come back to Double X. I don't know why. I think it's got a look to it that is like black and whites I remember. So I think it's more, I'm more drawn to it. The Nelfords and things like that. If you can get hold of some, I really recommend you shoot it. I'll actually put the correct shooting speed I put in the thing below, because I can't remember if 125 is right. But because it's motion picture stock, I remember reading somewhere, talking to about cinematography and all this, they were talking about it, and it was like, they always say, like a stock on, I think the ISO, the box speed's 250 for it, but they always say, or 200, they will shoot it slightly overexposed, and you get like the really thicker blacks and everything like that. But yeah, Kodak Double X is great black and white film. We should be shooting more of it. If you look at it in comparison to some of the other black and whites on the market, I think it's a really good black and white stock to shoot. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful, and I hope you try it, because it's good film. Okay, thanks for watching.